representatives at comimpact@uwnca.org. Their phone number is 1-888-653-1455. I'm going to log in here. I'm going to save my password this time around. The first thing that you come to when you look at the application are several buttons. These buttons are going to be very helpful. On the left side, show all the different pages that we'll be completing and reviewing today that you'll be completing as part of your application. You'll notice here the customer service number is on every page. Anytime you have a problem, please call our customer service representatives. They're available during normal business hours, 9 to 5. Up here is Save for Later. Just to note, after 10 minutes of inactivity, the website will time you out. But if you have to go to the bathroom or heat up that cup of coffee, use Save for Later, and it'll save the changes you have made. Alternatively, if you have finished a page and you need to take a break, you can use Save and Continue, which is located on the bottom of the screen. Just moving back up, one other button here is Preview. If you need to print a copy of your application at any time, you can use Preview to generate a PDF that you can print and review. So if you have that long metro ride and just want to review that application before submission, that's the way to do it. I'd like to now start going through pieces of the application, and we're going to try to hit up everything. We will have fewer questions. First, if you are a return agency, most of this information should be pre-populated, and that's going to be a feature throughout the website. If you are returning, you'll not have to add things. You just may want to edit, change some information. Starting with the legal name of agency down here, you'll notice first that it has a red asterisk. Any question that has a red asterisk is required. We're asking you to complete that for us. That's actually going to come very helpful later on some other items. If you are a new member agency, provide for us only the legal name of your organization. Doing business as names are not acceptable. The legal name must match the name listed as the legal name of your organization on other documents, such as your IRS Form 990. Make sure that you have your EIN number. Try to be double check that, make sure you type it correctly. Under this, we have days and hours of operation. We've asked that you put in a format like this: Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 p.m., or write daily, 9 to 5 p.m., or write what days your hours are. Under the next section is where you input the information for your agency CEO, executive director, or president. This is if our CEO or needs to get in touch with your CEO. This is the place to look for. This is who will also be looking for possibly to certify your organization later. As you can see, I've put in Robert Langdon. Obviously, he's not our CEO, as Bill Hanbury is, but I'm a big fan of the Da Vinci Code. So you see the red asterisks are here showing you what is required. And then we're going to move on to the physical and mailing address. Your organization may have more than one address. Your physical address is your brick and mortar location. That's where your offices may be. We need that put into the first boxes here. Your physical brick and mortar, where are your offices located? Location. However, some of you may have security concerns, such as you run a women's shelter for battered women. In that case, you may not want people to know what your address is. That is when you will click this box. And that is the only time that you'll be able to put a P.O. box under physical address. Otherwise, P.O. boxes cannot go in the agency physical address area, as stated here. Agency mailing address may be your P.O. box. This is your mailing address where you receive correspondence from the United Way. Please complete this, and after you've done that, you can click Save and Continue. The next page is your primary agency representative. This is the person that we will be communicating with not only about your completed application, but if you have any issues or problems, this is the person that we will contact. Any other communication throughout the year, this is also who we will get in touch for your agency. So please make sure that this is up to date. As we get to the end of the eligibility timeline, it'll be very, very important that we have a way to get in touch with someone quickly. Now, if you have to make any changes to this, and you can make it in your application at any time in the year, email us at comimpact@uwnca.org or call us at 1-888-653-1455. That 888 number will only be available during the no. It's always available. I stand corrected. Thank you, Margie. You can always call us at 1-888-653-1455 or email us at comimpact@uwnca.org. The representative's physical address, same as we just discussed. P.O. boxes are not permitted for a physical address, but if you have a legitimate security concern, you can put a P.O. box there and click this box certifying that you have a security concern. Your representative's mailing address would go underneath. Next page is program information. This is where we'll be seeking information about the activities that your organization is engaged in. In order to add a program, you click on Add here at the bottom of this screen. After you click Add, a window will pop up, and you can type in a program name. So, I will type in today, Eligibility Training. We'll write our location today as Loudoun County. Number of beneficiaries, there are about 50 of you today. And you are all adults. I click OK. And you can see that it's now showing up on our program information page. One note, if you have a program, which is mentoring youth, which is what I put in here, that is in more than one location, you're going to have to add each location as a separate program. As I did here, mentoring youth in the District of Columbia is one program, but mentoring youth in Prince George's County is a second program. This is a constraint of our application and the product itself. So we hope this isn't a big issue, but if you have any, please call us at 1-888-653-1455 or email us at comimpact@uwnca.org. I'm going to move on from here. Please make sure you're noting down those questions so that we can answer them at the end of the webinar. This page is your required documentation. There are 3 required documents, although not always required for all agencies at all times. First is your IRS letter of determination. This is the letter that states your tax exemption under 501c3 of the Internal Revenue Code. We recommend that your letter of determination be no older than 5 years old. If you need a new one, contact the IRS at 1-877-829-5500 and select option 4. You may want to do that really quickly because the IRS can sometimes get a backlog. We want to make sure that you're able to get all of your documentation in time for the close of the process. Again, and that number is also available in our instructions found on our website. Local organizations that are part of an IRS group exemption must provide a copy of the IRS letter granting that group exemption, as well as the list of subordinates that are covered by the group exemption. EIN on the applicant's IRS Form 990 must match the EIN on the IRS letter of determination. Bona fide chapters or affiliates of a national organization that do not have an IRS letter of determination for the local organization must provide